got into the fashion industry at the age of 16 years old. I competed for my high school competition, Mr. CHS Macho competition. And after the competition, Cindy of Cindy's Models came up to me and asked me if I wanted to join her agency. And I was like, sure. and the rest was history. I moved back to St. Croix in 2010, and I opened JG Management USVI in 2011. It's a full-service management company that offers training, development, and placement for models, actors, and talent worldwide. So far, we have done many events. Kids Rock Fashion Weekend, Virgin Islands Model of the Year competition, St. Croix Style Fashion Week, the JG Center of Excellence. I'm also the chair for the Miss St. Croix Festival Queen Pageant. And most recently, I launched my personal brand, styled by Jason Gardner. All right, so some of our success stories so far has included Jamal Cruikshank, which is this guy right here. He won in 2015. He signed with Red Models New York at the time. And in less than 1 year, he got his big break. He was chosen exclusively to walk for designer Givenchy for Paris Men's Fashion Week. That was by far the highlight of his career. And we also have the lovely Jenna Monet Quealy. She won in 2019, and she signed with State Management. So far, she has done MAC, Target, Maybelline, Sukina, and the cover of Caribbean Posh magazine, to include a few. And I don't have her picture here, but of course, our little Egypt Jackson, who won in 2014, which was our first child winner. And she was on the cover of a box for Toys R Us. That was in every Toys R Us store worldwide, and that was such an amazing experience and time for us. So our first winner, Drea Edwards, she had signed with Muse, and also she had made the cover of Hot Magazine, USVI, and then Brianna Almesica, who was our first junior winner, as well. She also had signed with Funny Faces Management, New York City. And we have Christopher McDonald, which is this guy right here, who won in 2017, and he also had received a contract offer at the time from one of the agencies in New York City. We also have Kishira Felix, and Kishira won in 2016. And we have Kevo King, who competed in the first VI Model of the Year. Amazing runway model, have done so much locally, and we're getting ready to work on placing her with an agency in the States. And Medeja Baxter, who was also competed in the first year, had tied with second place with Kevo. She had signed with BMG Models in New York, their New York office, LA, and also Miami. My new personal brand, styled by Jason Gardner. I am so excited about this new venture. This is something that I thought about for a very long time, and I put a lot of planning into it, and the timing was right. We offer 10 different services, to include closet edits, fashion styling, personal shopping, photo shoot coordinating, to include the styling, the posing, direction, beauty consulting, image consulting, makeovers, intro night, class night, and prom fashion consulting, private walk-in lessons, and pageant coaching and consulting. In 2009, I came home for Cindy's 20th anniversary, and that was absolutely amazing. It was such an honor. And while I was home, I noticed the need for what I do. I look around the island and everybody was telling me, oh, when you coming back home? You know, I'm gonna sign my child up with you for sure. And I went back to New York after, and it was very rough for me my last few years in New York. And I mean, really tough. And I prayed on it, and I mean, God could not have made it more clear that I needed to be back home, not only for the youths. You know, I realized how much my mom needed my help, and the timing, everything was right. And so when I got back here, I took a year before I opened JG Management, because I just had to get a good feel of the island and everything that I know that I wanted to do here, put a plan in order, execute it, and make sure that I did it at the highest level. I never made it in my professional modeling career as far as I wanted to. So I made that decision to help the models that came after me, especially here on island. So the fact that they have someone here that lived the experience, you know, every aspect of it, from a student to an intern to a model, managing director at big director at IMTA, which is the International Modeling and Talent Association, having my own agency, you know, as a mother agent. So all these different areas that I have the knowledge for, that, you know, I say, you know what, I can do this here at home and really do it right and give these kids the opportunity. And I truly believe that this is the work God has ordained me to do. I eat, sleep, and breathe it. And I love the look, especially when it comes to the kids. I love the look on their faces when they truly discover their confidence. That first year I did Kids Rock, oh my goodness. It was truly emotional, because just the look on their faces. Then afterwards you hear the stories. The parents was telling me, you know, how much I've made a difference in their child's life, and they're taking more care in their appearance and their style, the way how they would do their hair or their clothes, and you know, so it just truly worth it. And March of this year, March 14th, we are celebrating our 10th anniversary for JG Management USVI, and I look back at all the different things that we have done and the lives that I have changed or helped in some way, and to imagine if I'd stayed in New York and all these different things that, you know, would not have been, you know, it's like, it's wow. Yeah, so recently, last year, my mom passed away, and I know for sure she's looking down at me and she's proud, and she, you know, not being able to have the experience to go to school and to raise her 9 kids, to make sure that we all went to school and excel and did great things, and the challenges that she had, you know. So I always look back at her experiences and you know, just really be appreciative of everything that she could have done or have done for us based on the education and the experience that she had and what she taught us, you know, to never give up, and you know, the importance of working hard. She loved to come to our show. Yeah, she absolutely loved to see the kids on stage. The biggest success for me started first when I realized that I could have survived in New York City. One day I will yes, so one day I will tell my story. But surviving, that was by far my biggest accomplishment for sure. And also when I got to work with this company in New York called Tomorrow Talent, and they gave me the opportunity to be their assistant director for their modeling program. And I trained hundreds, thousands of kids, teens, and young adults in pursuit of the fashion and entertainment industry to compete in the International Modeling and Talent Association. And being there were so many directors and top agencies, but we had Model of the Year winners, Talent of the Year winners. I choreographed the team dance, the team fashion, and we were known as the one to beat. Like, that felt really great, coming from a small island and beating all those stateside-ers, because everyone, you know, knew me for the modeling, but never really knew that I danced as well. So that was truly a highlight of my career for sure. The advice that I would give someone who really is thinking about starting a new business: make sure that it's something you are passionate about, because things may not always go as planned. But once you have the passion for it, you find a way to make it happen. You have to. Dedicated, focused, determined, find the right people. The right team is so important. Even if it's one person who truly believes in you and your vision, bring that person along. But you have to have the passion, you have to have the dedication, focus, the knowledge, and do your research. Do a lot of writing. Sit in your thoughts, write things down, make it work, and don't give up. What I live by, and to this day, is a saying: whatever I conceive and believe, I will achieve. With faith, hope, determination, and God by my side, I can do anything. And I believe that because even though there are times that I didn't have the big sponsors, the big funding. We made it work because at the end of the day, I know that I am the person that have to make it happen. If I have to fundraise, if I have to get my parents involved, or hit up everybody that I know for help to get my kids or wherever we want to go, want to do, I believe that I make it happen regardless, and that is something that I definitely want to keep putting out there. You have to make it happen for you, and that is what I live by.